Alrighty, welcome back to the stream once again. And welcome to Limbus Company, a game which was clearly not designed for the modern PC, as you can tell by the top and bottom of the screen not being taken up by the game itself, because this was very clearly made for a mobile. Speaking of which, my phone is still downloading the game on itself, so I just hope that doesn't, it doesn't look like it's getting in through the mic. We're fine. Anyway, Limbus Company. Part 3 of the Lobotomy Corp franchise? I don't know what to call it. Anyway, I only know a couple things about this game. 1. Vaguely related to Wonderlab. 2. Happens post-Ruina. 3. It's a gacha. So, we're gonna have to see how the gacha part goes. I will endeavor not to spend any money, but I do have my phone over there in case I'm able to do, random grinding stuff, which will just take care of stuff off screen. Anyway, that's why I'm downloading it on my phone. I'm probably gonna play it on here mostly. We'll see how this goes, though. This is my second gacha, technically. Third, if you really want to get into the nitty-gritty, but it doesn't count, because I played Fate Grand Order for, 3 hours, and then I lost my data, so I stopped, and then I played, Raid Shadow Legends for a little bit, and then stopped. But, let's get into this. My mouse visible? Yes. Okay. I thought it was signed in. I already did the download. What's that about? Alright. The city. The city and nests. We understand the unique situation you find yourself in. Executive Manager, White Knights, allow us to lay down a number of key facts about our world here. In case you've become unfamiliar with your surroundings, we live in a massive city divided into 26 districts. Each district has a central area called the Nest, whose inhabitants are under the protection of a corporate entity overseeing the district, much like a bird brooding its eggs. Alas, the corporation's protection doesn't extend beyond the nest's boundaries. The dwellers of the backstreets have to fend for themselves. This term does not refer to a bird's bodily structure, the wings. However, one can't deny that a wing's role resembles that of a bird caring for its nest. The wings are a collective term we use to refer to the 26 biggest conglomerates in the city. These wings contribute to the quality of life in the city via astounding technological feats known as singularities. Under the jurisdiction of a wing, the citizens of each nest enjoy comfortable and safe lives. However, that changes the moment a wing is snapped or plucked of its feathers. Historically, the fall of a wing has accompanied events of considerable magnitudes. In time, a new wing will rise to fill that vacant spot. I wanted to read that.
이제 알았어? 뛰어봤자 벼룩이라는 걸.
Do you see now? You can't run from us. You dare interrupt me just as I was engraving the... You must be out of your...
엄밀히 따져보면 스승님이 하려는 게 도시의 금기는 아니더라.
if we're being technical, what our master has planned apparently isn't one of the city's taboos. Let's go check here. This guy here. Settings. Master, BGM, sound effects, voice. I don't know what that does. I can't read Korean. Auto. Skip. Log. Oh. I'm the clock man. I was not expecting to be the clock man. I thought the clock man was just gonna be like some dude? I didn't expect to be the clock man.
아무도 시도할 생각조차 못했던 그런 일이라고 해야 하나?
It's just the kind of thing that no one has ever dared to consider. You catch my drift?
어라? 근데 이 녀석
Would you look at that?
그 사이에 머리를 갈아 끼웠고. 원래 당신 같은 자들은 준비성조차 철저한가?
You managed to get a different head in so fast. People like you always come prepared. Just wait till I get the... There'll be no match for my... What is up with your head?
아무래도 저 대가리엔 입까지는 없는 모양인데?
I guess that new noggin doesn't come with a mouth, huh? Oh, so the fact that I'm like doing the weird bracket speech is actually in universe.
째깍거리는 소리만 들리네. 속에서는 비명이라도 지르는 걸까?
Thinking is all I can hear. You think they're screaming on the inside? Ah!
째깍대는 소리가 빨라지는 걸 보니 아파하기는 하나 봐.
It's ticking faster, so I guess they can still feel pain. Damn it! Why am I being attacked? Not good. Memories are dissolving already. That was done too quick.
뭐야? 이젠 잠잠하네. 그럼 슬슬 끝내자.
What? They've gone quiet already. Let's get this over with.
늑대, 여긴 누구도 오지 않고 누구도 볼 수 없는 곳이야.
Well, if
뭐가 그리 급해?
this is a place no one visits and no one can see. None can see. What's the hurry? Where are we?
우린 가르침을 따라야 해. 시간을 끌어서는 안 되니까.
We must follow her teachings. We can't drag on any longer.
그렇지만 우리가 살면서 언제 이런 녀석을 죽여보겠어?
Yeah, but this is the moment of a lifetime. We're not going to get a second chance to kill someone of this caliber.
사자, 너는 일을 할 때 너무 감정적이야. 공과 사는 구분하면 좋겠군.
Lion, you have a tendency to grow too emotional during your jobs. I hope you show some discretion.
얼굴을 보고 싶었는데 아쉽게 됐어. 당신의 별이 어디 있는지는 알려주지 않겠지.
It's a shame. I wanted to have a look at your face. I reckon you won't tell us where your star is, right? Like hell I am. I'm taking... Do I have my sensor beep button on here? Hold on. I don't. I've got to have my sensor beep. Like for this specifically. I guess I can put it there. That's kind of a useless button. Yeah, I guess I put it there. I'll do that later. It's fine. I have time. They're not going to just keep dropping sensor beeps. I'm taking Blank's location to the grave with... Damn it, where was Blank supposed to be again? My memories are escaping me too quickly.
그렇군.
Right.
입이
No,
없었지.
no mouth.
자연히 그것을 찾을 방법도 이자에게선 얻을 수 없겠군.
Which in turn means we won't learn how to acquire it from this person.
그럼 이제 끝내도 돼?
Can I end them now?
그래.
Sure. Huh? Is that the Limbus?
애가 무슨 소리야? 표범, 설마 뒤에다가 추적자들을 달고 온 거야?
Hey, what's that noise? Don't tell me, Panther. Did you allow yourself to be tracked?
아니, 쫓아올 자는 아무도 없었어. 짐승일 확률은
No, there was no one that could have pursued me. Perhaps a wild animal.
짐승 소리가 아니야. 이건
This is not the sound a beast would make. It's...
버스.
The Limbus!
저런 게 어떻게 여기까지 굴러 들어왔지?
How did it even end up here?
조난당한 버스인가 본데?
Must have taken a wrong turn.
길을 잘못 든 죄값은 생각보다 무거울 테.
The price they'll pay for taking the wrong road will be heavier than they expect. Get Isekai, bitch!
사자가 밀린 거야?
Bested lion strength?
여전히 내 눈이 틀림없다면 당신은 영광의 항구에 이르겠지.
If my eyes are still right, then you will reach the harbor of glory. Who are you? That nameplate says Faust.
어두운 숲에서 길을 잃었군요.
You've lost your way in a dark forest. Sorry, what?
하지만 당신은 두렵지 않았어요.
Yet you were not overcome with fear.
왜일까요?
Why was that? Oh, interesting. This is something then. Like, I've got the 3 blocks. She's got question mark. That's... I could simply lift my head to find the star.
그래요.
That's right.
이제 그
Now
형상을
repeat with the
되뇌면서
heart.
제가 하는 말을 마음으로 외치세요.
Repeat with the heart what I tell you aloud as you remind yourself of that image.
너의 별을 따라가거라.
Follow your star. Follow your star. At that moment, I felt a sudden thump in my head, followed by the sting of several chains penetrating my chest. What is going on? What's going on?
걱정하지 마세요. 정말로 심장을 못 쓰게 된 게 아니니까.
Relax. Though it may feel otherwise, your heart is still functional.
이것으로 계약은 완료되었습니다.
Sinner number 2, Faust. With this, the pact has been sealed.
단테, 이제 저희는 당신의 시간에 귀속되었습니다.
Dante, from this day forth, we are bound to your time. What do you...
이제 저희의 심장이 멎고 뛰면 당신의 시각이 어디 위치하는지에 따라 달렸습니다.
Beating of our hearts now depends on where your hands fall.
잘 부탁드려요.
I hope you'll make a fine leader. Our
정말 이걸로 된 건가요?
Ishmael. She's the girl from Wonderlab, right? Pretty sure she's the one from Wonderlab. She shows up like right at the end in the final chapter, if I remember correctly. Pretty sure she has a different hairstyle. Oh, let's just see here. Let's see. I'm just opening up the last chapter of it real quick to check. Let's see. No? Yes? Yes? No? She's got the same hair color as the... I don't remember what it's the, like, orange-haired girl who survives at the end, maybe? I don't know. I don't know offhand. Whatever. Is that really everything?
사과 한 알이 떨어졌어.
Single apple has fallen. I don't know who Yi-song is.
이 사람은 아직도 이상한 소리만 하네.
It's still not making any sense.
찌뿌둥해. 이제 움직여도 되는 거지?
I also don't know who Rodion is. Jeez, the weight's killing me. Finally some action now?
뭐 몸을 풀어보는 것도 나쁘진
And
않겠지.
Grego. Well, I guess we could use a little warm-up.
불쌍하게 나뒹굴고 있는 저것은 뭐지?
우리의 마지막 대원이 될 자인가?
What is that wretch miserably writhing on the ground? Are they to be the newest addition to the team?
말 조심하는 게 좋을 걸. 우리 상사가 될 뿐이래.
You might want to watch your words. I heard that's our soon-to-be boss.
습격은 순식간이었을 텐데 용케 머리를 숨겼군요.
The attack must have happened in an instant. I'm impressed you managed to hide your head. Who are you people? And what's up with this bus? Thank you, asking the real questions.
우리는 당신을 돕기 위해 찾아온 정의의 사자들이고 이건 원하는 곳은 어디든 갈 수 있는 마술 버스죠.
We're the bearers of justice who have come to aid you, and this is the magical bus that takes us wherever we wish to go. The phone is still downloading the update, I'd like to point out. It is going slow. Justice bus? I don't...
그런 대답을 바라는 거 아니었어요? 그렇게 생각하는 쪽이 마음 편할 테니.
Wasn't that what you expected to hear? Either way, you're better off believing us to be your saviors.
시간도 없고 유리한 상황도 아니니까 천천히 하지만 한 번만 설명하죠.
We're racing against time and the situation isn't in our favor, so let me explain this once. Are you... After some time passed, so if I'm not mistaken, here, and I do as have you said, those strange will fight for me? Hold on, did I miss something? That was weird. What happened there? It's bizarre. What was that about? What happened there? That was weird. Let's see. So if I'm not mistaken here, and I do as you've said, those toll strangers will fight for me?
맞아요.
Correct.
당신이 올바르게
So long
명령을
as you give them the
내린다면요.
right orders. Alright, so we'll kill these arrogant vandals dead. Then I'll go back to where I was. Where I was and... What was I doing? Where was I when I did that? Something extremely important was upon me. Something I shouldn't forget.
진정해요. 그 머리로
Calm down.
기억이 온전할 리가.
It's only natural to happen with your current head.
지금은 눈앞에 놓인 전투에 집중하죠, 단테.
You should focus on the struggle at hand, Dante.
뭐라고 불러야 할지.
Pardon, I'm not sure how I should address you.
시계 지휘관님? 아무튼 전투 명령을 내려주십시오.
Would Commander Clock suffice? In any case, we await your orders.
뭘 명령까지야. 각계전투밖에 답이 없지 않나?
Do we really need orders? Seems like going one-on-one is the only way.
저기요.
Hey!
뭘 쑥덕대고 있는 거야? 다 으스러뜨리면 그만이잖아.
Quit running your mouths. You just need to crush them all.
최선을 다해주세요, 단테.
Please do your best, Dante. There is no two ways about it, I suppose. Still possible to pass a check even without the requisite sin. Excuse-moi? I'm going to show you the basics of management and command. Okay. You can give orders to the students by connecting skills on the dashboard at the bottom of the screen. Try pressing the gear on the left. Here, or change skills all the way to the gear on the right. I don't... What? Okay, so I recognize... Oh, that's what the thing for Pierce was supposed to be, a dagger? So we have blunt, slash, and pierce damage is back. Okay, we have each character.
행동을 개시합니다.
Wow, nothing. Not doing a good job there. Here's we need a powerful attack. Let's form the proper chain for it. How do you know, though? By chanting 2 or more skills of the same affinity this turn, you will cause resonance. Cause sin resonance. Resonance boosts the damage of skills of the same sin affinity. Their color, in other words. The damage of skill is boosted by the number of skills that come before it. Okay. So in this case, I've got 2 green, it looks like.
행동을 개시합니다.
It's not doing much better, I'm gonna be real. That wasn't enough. We must strike them even harder. Try chaining our skills again. Chanting more skills with the same fitting in direct succession, you cause absolute resonance. 3 or more skills with the same affinity in direct succession. Discover chain 3 or more skills with the same affinity in succession cause absolute resonance. Every skill under absolute resonance receives damage boost based on their total number. Likewise, this boost especially shines with more resonating skills.
좋아, 간다.
Huh. You're still not doing a good job there.
겨우 이 정도야?
But staggered. Oh. You will find yellow stagger thresholds on the health bars of both your sinners and enemies. When attack put units HP below one of the yellow line thresholds, they become staggered. While staggered, all physical resistance is changed to fatal. If a unit's HP drops past multiple stagger thresholds in a single turn, their stagger level will increase. You go up to 3 as increases damage that unit takes is amplified. Okay. Which is the stagger gauge? Oh, is that the stagger gauge and that's their health? That must be it, okay. Let's see, green, no, red, no. So this one's kind of a wash. It's green. Wait, no, that's green. These are blue, so these don't actually make much of a difference.
금방 다녀올게.
Okay, we got red. What are the colors, anyways? Are red, blue, yellow, green, purple? Okay, I don't see any of the reds. I see. Wait, no, that's a different color, isn't it?
행동을 개시합니다.
Okay, so now the fight's being finished. Got it. Yeah, the fight's being finished. Got it. Defeat.
이해가 되지 않는군. 이런 것들에게 사자가 당했다고.
I don't get it. This is what Lion struggled against.
잠깐만.
Whoa, hang on. They basically have the same voice.
방금까지 싸웠던 사람이 말하긴 그렇지만 이건 대화로 풀 수 있는...
I know this is kind of weird coming for someone you were just fighting, but I'm pretty sure we can talk this up.
이건
This
이상적이지 않소.
is unideal.
처음부터 말이 안 되는 싸움이라고 생각했는데
I knew it was a ridiculous idea to put up a fight against them.
다들 장난해? 난 시작도.
You're kidding? I haven't even. What the hell's going on? You said you'll fight in my stead.
이겨준다는 말은 안 했어요.
We never promised to win said fights. What? Yeah.
그리고
And it's
저만 남았네요.
and it seems that I'm the only survivor. Okay, so you were waiting for this? You have some hidden card up your sleeve, right?
비장의 수라기보단
Not necessarily a
그쵸.
trump. No, rather,
별을 따라가는 거죠.
it's about following the star.
단체로 자살놀이라도 하는 건가? 썩 유쾌하진 않군.
What is this? Some kind of suicidal performance? Not the funniest lives to end. What am I supposed to do? They jumped in triumphantly only to die like flies. I can't remember a thing about the past since I repeated what she said. Is this how I die?
뱀에게 전해라, 거짓 사자.
Tell the serpent this, false lion.
이건 막을 수 없는 흐름이라고.
This flow cannot be stopped. What?
붉은색.
Red?
왜?
But why?
내가 왜 팔다리만 잘라낸 줄 아나?
You know why I only dismembered those two?
그래야 사지 멀쩡한 네가 저들을 데리고 허둥지둥 이곳을 벗어날 테니까.
Because at least one of you needs to be able to carry the rest out of here.
달아난 팔과 다리를 대체해줄 놈이
And you're the,
너밖에 없으니.
and you're the only one left to offer them any help.
붉은 시선.
The red gaze. Oh, is this a new red? I suppose it'd have to be with Gebra like being out of commission for years. And out of the city at this point. Which actually makes me think we'll probably see another black, huh? A new black. New blue, possibly. Maybe a new black. And blue. We got a new red. Possibly, purple tier comes back? Maybe? Is there anyone else? Those are the only colors I know offhand.
그렇게 노려보지 마. 네 놈들이 해놓은 짓에 비하면 별것도 아니잖아.
Don't glare at me like that. This is nothing compared to what you did.
그 정도 부상이면 위에서도 충분히 할 일 했다고 생각할 거다. 훈장처럼 여기라고.
With wounds like those, I'm sure your boss will recognize you and you did your part. Consider them a medal of honor.
아니면
Unless
여기서 명줄을 놓고 싶은가?
you want this to be the end of your life. Are you one of them? Too late. They're already.
늦은 건 아무것도 없습니다.
No, it is too
단테.
late, Dante.
우리에게 필요한 건 오직
There's only one thing we need.
되돌릴 시간뿐이니까.
A little time to rewind. I'm suddenly overwhelmed by a sharp pain in my chest, as though my heart were being torn asunder. Followed by flashes in the ribs, intestines, stomach, and lungs. Yarr! Engulfed in a deluge of torment, twisting and squeezing my entire body, I let out an agonizing scream. You... In my fading consciousness, the only thing I could perceive was the deceased's flesh reconstructing in a bizarre manner.
앞으로도 끝내주게 고통스러울 겁니다, 단테.
You'll suffer plenty from now on, Dante. And the voice of the man with red eyes. Coin faces also affect the activation of certain effects. hear the howl of a beast somewhere. It cries ceaselessly. Is it wailing out of hunger, or...
움찔움찔거려. 일어난 걸까?
They're being itchy-twitchy. Did they get up yet?
드디어 정신을 차렸군. 버티지 못하고 골러갔으면 조금 실망할 뻔했어.
Awake at last. I would have been a bit tad disappointed if you croaked on us. Aboard Mephistopheles. More like Mephistop the bus here. This is my stop to get off. Please. Got him.
상쾌한 아침. 나는야 버스 기사 카런.
Fresh morning. This is Carol, the bus driver. Of course, that's Carol.
아침은 아니지만 상쾌하긴 하겠어. 기분이 어떻습니까, 단테?
It's not morning, but I guess it's refreshing. How do you feel, Dante? I feel a little al dente, like I've been spaghettified.
제각거리는군. 의사소통이 안 되는 건 제법 곤란한데.
Tick-tocking like a clock. Some language power this is.
저는 베르길리우스라고 합니다. 이 말이 제대로 들린다면 무언가 이해했다는 행동이라도 취하시죠, 단테.
You may call me Virgilius. If you can understand what I'm saying, give me some kind of reaction, Dante. Of course, Virgil's guide guides Dante through the layers of hell. How many sinners did I have? There's 9 circles of hell, but each one also has sub-levels. There's 12? God, whoop. Well, no, there's 9 circles, but that includes limbo, which doesn't really count. I gave him a quick nod since he didn't seem hostile.
좋아, 듣는 것엔 문제가 없군. 일단 출발하지, 카론.
Good, at least your hearing is functional. Let us ride, Carol.
출발할게. 부릉부릉.
Now departing. Vroom vroom. There was a heavy roar and vibrations, as though they echoed from the bottom of a deep mire. It was then that I realized I was aboard a bus. The Limbus. A bus. I can't be sure if I've ever ridden such a vehicle in the past. Yeah, that's a good point, actually. Public transportation does not really seem like a ideal scenario.
당신이 누구였는지는 기억합니까?
Do you remember who you were? I shook my head to say no. I had been reminded that my head was now a clinking mechanism.
원래 기억을 되찾고 싶겠군.
I suppose you want
그렇지
your memory
않나?
back. Am I right? Okay, hold on a second. Can I... Okay, that's not helpful. I was gonna see if there's a text speed thing, but I don't know what this is, and I don't want to skip because I don't want to skip things. I nodded. I sure feel like an idiot.
아, 매끄럽군. 다들 이렇게 몸짓으로만 말하면 안 되는 건가?
Smooth as it gets. What's to stop the rest of you from adopting this gesture-based communication?
어떻게 생각하지, 파우스트 씨?
Any words of yours, Miss Faust?
파우스트는 사양하고 싶어요.
Faust will kindly turn down the offer.
저희가 매끄럽게 몸을 움직일 수 있는 상황이 그렇게 많지는 않을 것 같으니까요.
I doubt we'll have that much freedom over our own bodies most of the time. She's the one who spoke to me back in the forest. Her silver hair that glistens even without sunlight gives off a rather mysterious air.
단테.
Dante. Dante. Come to think of it, the red-eyed man has been calling me that too.
단테는 당신의 이름이에요. 이름까지 잊으셨군요.
Dante is your name. The amnesia must be affecting you rather severely. I doubt that. Sure looks like it. That doesn't sound like a familiar word.
점차 익숙해질 거랍니다.
We'll get used to it in time. Wait, you can understand me? The group that attacked me earlier, and that Virgie or whatever he was called, seemed to hear nothing but ticking from me.
파우스트에게는 제대로 된 단어로 들린답니다.
Faust can hear what you intend to speak. you really can? But how? I don't even have a real mouth.
그런 구시대적인 발상은 머리를 바꾸어서 생긴 건가요?
Outdated ideas must be one of the side effects that came with your head replacement. Wow. Rude.
성대나 혀 따위의 발성기관이 있어야만 대화를 할 수 있다는 건 시대착오적인 이야기죠.
It's anachronistic to think that vocal organs such as the chords or tongue are necessary to participate in conversation. Anachronistic. Right. Never considered that.
당신의 말은 한 사람에게만 보낼 수도 있고 모두에게 전달할 수도 있답니다.
You can limit the recipient of your words to one person or choose to speak to everyone at once.
모두라는 말은 수정해야겠군요. 수감자들에게만 해당하는 이야기예요.
A little clarification. When I say everyone, I'm only referring to the sinners. Sinners?
당신의 뒤에 앉아 있는
The people who have taken seats behind you.
방금까지 당신을 대신해서 싸운 사람들을 말하는 겁니다.
And the ones who fought in your stead until moments ago. I have a question. What's the time like on this? Because, like, I was in the combat, right? I was getting attacked. Then they just kind of stopped for a minute to explain things to me. And then they turned back time or something, and now I'm on this bus, and I don't know how long I've been sitting on this bus, but she said a moment ago.
그대가 이 여정을 함께할 마지막 조각인가? 얼마나 기다렸는지 모르네.
What ho! So thou art the final piece that completes our journey's cast. How I've yearned for this moment.
아 형씨, 머리통은 어디다가 팔아넘겼어?
Sipa, where'd you sell your old cranium on?
당신이었군요. 당신 덕에 박살나 있던 척추가 말끔하게 돌아왔어요. 혹시 둥지에서 의사 일이라도 했나요?
So it was you. Thanks for putting my spine back into one piece. Were you surgeon or something in the nest?
다들 닥쳐라. 잡음이 겹치는 것만큼 불쾌한 것도 없으니
Everyone quiet. Nothing is more displeasing than to hear a choir of noises.
자기 소개가 필요한 시점인가 보군.
I suppose you all owe them a brief introduction.
그럼 가벼운 인사를 나눌 시간을 주겠다. 앞에 앉은 것부터 시작.
I'll give you time to make yourselves known, starting with the closest one. Go on.
에이, 왜 이런 건 항상 앞자리부터인지. 앞에 나서는 이제 진절머리가 나는데.
Why is it always the ones that front that go first? I'm sick of taking any sort of lead now.
당신이 우리를 이끌 뭐더라? 관리자라고 하던데.
I heard you were going to be our boss, or yeah, our manager. Manager?
그래. 그래서 어떤 인물인지 굉장히 궁금했는데
Which is why I
말이야.
was real curious to meet you at. Forming the right sentences
역시
is
뭔가
tough
말을
work.
만드는 건 어려워.
I don't know which is better, if I just speak over it or if I wait, because if I wait, it's going to take twice as long.
머리통은 어디 팔아먹었는지 모르겠지만 저마다 사정은 있는 법이니까.
Don't know what you did with your old head, but I guess everyone has their story.
나는 그레고르라고 한다. 잘 부탁한다고 관리자 양반.
I'm Gregor. We're in this together, Manager Bud. The sinner is relatively easy to handle in terms of personality. However, enough sort of emotion or a sudden change of environment cause parts of the whole body to transform into insectile? Nobly akin to a carapace resembling that of the blank. Tissues. If you do not wish to be a room manager, not that you're obligated to be nice, we recommend keeping your facial expressions in check so that your disgust is not visible to him. He sometimes uses cynical language, but he can still be reasoned with. You can get around him without much difficulty as long as you learn the knack of it. Oh god, that's his hand. I didn't even realize.
그래, 양반이 뭐야 양반이. 이제부터 우리한테 엄청난 돈을 가져다 줄 사람한테.
Greg, they aren't just your butter pal. You're talking to the person who will make us filthy rich.
그래?
Greg? Rich? What's that about?
양반보다는 단테. 이름으로 부를게. 당신도 나를 로제라고 불러.
Let's see what's better. Dante, don't mind if I call you by name. You can call me Rodia. Rodia, the unfortunate traits of being Backstreet's born are apparent in the sinner. She loves money, gambling, and betting, so it is advised to pay close attention to her as the manager. She tends to deflect orders with an unimpressive wink or silly joke. We recommend taking a stern stance at times to remind her that you are her superior. Her moon may be down at irregular intervals. There's nothing you can do to aid her in that state, so we recommend waiting for it to pass.
난 당신이 우리의 관리자가 된 데 이유가 있다고 믿어.
I think there's a, well, good reason you became our manager.
분명 원래는 둥지에 굉장한 사람이었겠지. 그때 버릇을 조금만 내비쳐도 우리한테 돈이 주르륵 들어올 생각을 하니?
I'm sure. It used to be a big deal back in the nest, right? When your old habits start coming back, we'll be that much closer to rolling in the dough. She doesn't have sociability, I'll give her that.
아차, 내 정신 좀 봐. 예, 다음은 네 차례야.
Oh gosh, look at me keeping on. Hey kid, it's your turn next.
안녕하세요.
Good day.
아우, 시시해. 그게 끝이야?
Not boring, that's it?
싱클레어라고.
I'm Sinclair. Even with the volatile nature of human growth around his age taken into consideration, this sinner seems to get particularly startled or frown when spoken to. He isn't used to real combat at the moment, meaning that he may struggle to keep himself together at the sight of something as mild as spilt innards at first. As there may be those with violent tendencies among your crew, we recommend taking an approach focused on positive reinforcement with this sinner. He appears to possess a murderous gaze that he himself isn't aware of. This is a hopeful sign that he has the potential to grow into an expert of our company's profession with the right stimuli. This boy looks awfully unnerved. Did he even join this company of his own accord?
더 해야 할 말이 있나요? 회사는 처음이라.
Is there anything else I need to say? I never worked for a company before.
뭐, 앞으로 남은 날은 많을 테니까.
Well, you'll learn the ropes in the coming days.
그럼 거기 괴짜 친구가 다음 타자하자.
Okay, then how about you next, nerdy pal?
이상이라 하오.
I'm Isam. Formerly the youngest chief researcher at the Redacted Wing, this sinner possesses higher intelligence compared to most others. We estimate that everyday conversation with the sinner will prove difficult for managers selected by our current screening process. Avoiding communication altogether will pose a risk on its own. However, if the sinner remains silent for a long time, that means he is currently processing a line of deliberate thought. We recommend waiting patiently for him. What is this? What's this in the background? What is that? That's it?
이상이요.
No smoke or mirrors. I waited for him to reveal that he was pulling a prank or something. But he just stared vacantly into the window, disinterested.
답답하네요. 사회생활의 첫걸음은 인사잖아요.
I can't believe you people. Aren't proper introductions a first step to being a member of society?
저를 이스마일이라고 불러주세요.
Call me Ishmael if you please. You may be disheartened by the defective state of many of your sinners, but do not worry. This sinner is one of the few who can carry out most missions without much complaint. She is likely to make reasonable judgments, so it is a good idea to start conversations while looking her way if you're seeking sound advice. However, you mustn't forget, this sinner has survived an absurd voyage in a far and wide body of water. Her patience may run deep, but once you take a wrong turn with her, it will be a difficult task to regain her trust.
당신 덕택에 동강난 몸이 돌아왔다고 들었어요. 앞으로도 잘 부탁해요.
I heard you glued our bodies back together from pieces. I look forward to working with you. I mean, sort of? She gave a polite bow before returning to her seat. Although she emphasized sociality, she didn't feel like the most amicable sort.
미안하게 됐네. 나는 사회생활하고는 거리가 좀 멀어서.
Sorry to disappoint, because I don't care too much for fitting in.
히스클리프.
Name's Heathcliff.
멋대로 부수고 깨부수는 일은 전문으로 하고 다녔지.
Used to be a professional wrecker for people and property alike. This sinner prefers to take action rather than wait for logic to dictate his course. His thoughts and feelings are blatantly visible in his demeanor, and he has no intention of hiding them. This brashness may cause headaches or physical injury, leading to a headache, in the process of forming a relationship. Please do know that this is not an indication of serious damage to the sinner's thought process. If his fit of rage persists, please contact the Human Resources Department. Once you realize that he is the type that tends to be simple-minded, you'll have an easier time handling him. Now look, it's Wuthering Heights. I had to read that book for an English class. It was not very good, but whatever. It was a romance novel from the 1700s or something? It's decent for that time period.
누가 시켜서가 아니라 거슬리는 것들에게 하고 다니긴 했지만.
Not anyone's orders, mind you. I only did it to buggers that got on my nerves.
당신도 조심하라고.
So you better watch it.
나는 윗사람이라고 거들먹거리는 사람한테 알레르기가 있거든.
Who uses the term gaffer? I'm definitely allergic to cocky gaffers who think they can boss me around. I don't think I've done anything to give that impression yet.
드디어 이 몸의 차례인가? 난 돈키호테일세.
Tis my turn to speak. I am Don Quixote. Oh yeah, it's a lance. There is no sinner that can outmatch this one's level of passion if we were to measure it. An avid aficionada of all things Fixer, she adorns herself with a variety of Fixer-related merchandise. They won't affect her performance in combat one way or another, so there's no need for you to restrict her from keeping her decorations. Wow, look at that. Look at all that. She is deeply immersed in the role of a righteous fixer, hence the exaggerated mannerisms akin to those of an actor. Such a thing ever existed, really? It's advised to play along with her for a smooth mission. That's Dawn Office? I don't remember if it's Dawn Office or the one after it, but I'm pretty sure that's where that spear is from.
그대와 함께 꿈을 향해 달려갈 해결사지. 잘 부탁하네.
I'm a fixer who shall sprint for the dream side by side. A pleasure to have thee. A fixer? That definitely feels like a term I used to know.
해결사 말인가? 내가 대답해 줄 수 있네. 도시를 수호하는 자들이지.
Dost thou wish to know what it is? I can answer that question. Fixers are protectors of the city. Oh, she's getting excited. You can actually see it.
아, 도시에 대해서도 제대로 기억하지 못하겠군. 도시는
Perchance thou mayst struggle to remember the city. Tis.
나는 가벼운 인사를 나누라고 했던 것 같은데
brief introductions.
두 번 말하게 하지 않았으면 좋겠어.
Make me say it
다음.
twice. Next.
홍루라고 한답니다.
My name's
잘해보자고요.
I hope we
우리
get along well. A sinner who has lived an affluent life before becoming our company's asset. As such, he has a certain admiration for a free life. But occasionally he may make ignorant and unsavory questions in regard to the food cooked by certain other sinner or other aspects of the low lives, lowly culture. This can cause significant irritation for the other sinners. However, it is important to note that no sarcastic undertones are contained in his curiosity-driven inquiries, so it is ill-advised to let them get physical over it. Okay, also, I'm going to be back in a second. Man, I can't believe that download is still going on my phone right now.
우와, 당신 그 머리 근사한데요? 요새 유행하는 모델인가 보죠?
Oh, and look at you. Isn't that a fascinating head there? A popular model these days, I suppose. No, this isn't that kind of...
제 취향은 아니지만.
It's not of my interest, though.
저건 무슨 말싸가지야?
What's wrong with your attitude? Heathcliff looked to be just moments away from swinging his bat. But when he realized the red gaze laid on him, he grunted and sat back down.
요슈.
It's Ryoshu. As they say, every person has their own creed, and it's only right to respect it as the executive manager. But with some creeds, you will have difficulty in simply pretending to sympathize. You will notice that the sinner in question is a silent chain smoker whose eyes shine with a euphoric gleam only during battle. She believes that senselessly destroying the enemy's heads is an uncultured act and a step backward for art. Caution, the sinner's background is one that even our company may have trouble handling. It is advised against making her breed personal resentment towards you.
요르슈크.
Sure is nice to meet you. Wait, Yorushku? That's Japanese, isn't it? Nice to meet you.
만나서 반가워요.
Okay, how about in Japanese? Hold on. No, it's not. Okay, whatever. At what point was I supposed to laugh?
메르소, 그렇게 불러주시겠습니까?
Mersal, please refer to me as such. Wants clear and concise commands requiring no judgment on his part. Wow, that's it? That's all I got? That's all you got? Alright, sure. You're pretty polite.
특별한 것이 아닙니다.
This isn't anything special.
그저 보통의 태도입니다.
I'm almost touched. Merci.
네.
Yes. It felt as if something were gravely amiss with him, but I can't seem to pin it down exactly. The way she scanned me up and down was a little daunting.
저는
I felt almost compelled to bow to her, but she stopped me with a motion of her hand. Please, I would never,
관리자님이 먼저 자세를 굽히려다니 당치도 않습니다.
I would never make my manager grovel before me.
본인은 오티스라고 합니다. 이전에 실례했던 부분을 사과드리고 싶습니다.
My name is Otis. I would like to apologize for my rudeness earlier. This sinner could serve as an excellent advisor depending on your capability. However, she also has a meddlesome tendency, so it is recommended to keep her satisfied with short replies of agreement. She's an expert when it comes to tactics and various pearls of wisdom about life, making her advice all the more valuable for your mission. In addition, she possesses a vast knowledge of workshop technologies. You could trust her with the simple repairs of the bus. Notice, unlike the other sinners, accessing records pertaining to the past of the sinner is not permitted. Warning! Keep an eye on this sinner and beware that she does not exercise her cunning intellect for purposes other than completing her company's mission. Okay. Rudeness?
이거 참.
Oh, please.
마음마저 이렇게 넓으실 줄이야.
Your generosity is a humbling sight.
역시 처음부터 저희를 이끄실 분이라는 걸 한눈에 알아봤습니다.
I knew at first glance that you have what it takes to lead us. Sorry?
인간의 대부분은 서로가 맞붙어 소음과 마찰을 이끌어내지만
Well, most humans cause noise and friction as a result of confrontation.
그중 소수는 맞붙는 것으로 서로에게 이득이 되는 경우가 있다고 합니다.
Some are able to reap mutual benefit from coming head to head.
검을 날카롭게 벼르기 위해선 그만큼 강한 숫돌이 필요한 것처럼
It could be compared to the relationship between a blade and a whetstone.
누구보다 관리자님을 위해 헌신하겠습니다. 편히 써주시기를.
I vow to serve you with unrivaled devotion, Executive Manager. My blade is yours to wield. That's reassuring. Thanks. I gave her an approving nod, even though I still don't get what she meant by her rudeness.
아까 숲에서는 불쌍하게 나뒹군다고 말하더니 잘도 그런 말을 성대 밖으로 꺼낼 수 있네요.
I'm amazed by how you can sing such bold-facing high praise not too long after calling them a miserably writhing wretch. I think I see now.
제가 마지막이네요.
It seems I'm the last.
파우스트입니다.
Faust is the name. The sinner who developed the engine of Mephistopheles, the bus operated by Limbus Company. She claims that there is no one in the city who could rival her library of knowledge and wisdom, and she isn't necessarily wrong. You might find her high and mighty attitude when she allows you to converse with her displeasing, but as seen with how she treats everyone with the subtle gestures of arrogance, there is simply no hope of parting with it, ever. We recommend simply nodding once and getting over it. Even though she has an unparalleled genius, we can't quite figure out how to use this one. Perhaps you could be the one to find out?
당신의 인생 중 한 번 만날까 말까한 천재죠.
A genius with whom you're lucky to cross paths even once in your life. Uh-huh.
납득하지 못한 듯한 반응이군요, 단테.
Sounds like you aren't convinced, Dante.
괜찮습니다. 경험을 통해 차차 이해할 수 있을
Well,
거예요.
that's fine. You'll come to learn all in due time. Learn what?
파우스트가 진귀한 천재였다는 사실 말이에요.
That Faust is indeed a brilliant mind.
관측자가 깨닫지 못한다 하여 사실이 진실이 되는 일은 없으니까요.
When a proverbial tree falls, the fact of its sound cannot become truth when the outside observer fails to recognize. Okay.
소개는 여기까지.
That's enough greetings.
단테,
Dante,
당신의 직무를 알려드리죠.
let me explain your new occupation. You mean as the manager?
관리자를 말하는 거냐고
They're
묻고
asking if the
있어요.
job you're about to explain is that of a manager. Come to think of it, that red-eyed man couldn't hear me, unlike the sinners.
맞습니다.
That's correct.
관리자 단테.
Executive Manager Dante.
당신은 지금 소개받은 이 12의 수감자와 함께 지옥을 기행하게 될 것입니다.
You will embark on a trip to the Inferno with the 12 sinners who have just introduced themselves. The Inferno? Why should I go to hell?
자신이 지옥으로 가야 하는 이유를 묻네요.
They're asking why they need to travel to the Inferno.
지옥의 끝에는 보물이 기다리고 있으니까 그렇게 말하면 되겠습니까?
How about this? Treasure waits at the end of the road. Would that suffice? I don't... You mean I used to be a treasure hunter or something?
아예 알아듣질 못하는군요.
I can't seem to get you at all.
이해를 요구한 건 아닙니다, 단테. 의사를 물은 것도 아니죠.
I did not ask for your understanding that day. Nor was this a question of your willingness.
기억과 머리를 되찾고 싶다면 제 말을 들어야 할 겁니다.
You'll have to listen to me if you want to reclaim your memory as an original head. I mean, I do want them back, but
미적거리네요.
they're hesitant.
파우스트 씨, 단테가 계속해서 거부하면 우린 어떻게 되는 거지?
Miss Faust.
거부할 거란 예상은 없었잖아.
What will we do if Dante keeps on refusing to cooperate? This was not a scenario we anticipated.
무슨 말씀을?
Preposterous.
파우스트는
Faust
모든 것을
anticipates every
예상한답니다.
possibility. Gotta send something to somebody real quick on Discord.
단테,
Dante,
모든 임무를 마치고 나면
once you completed all your missions,
당신은 성위를 새길 수 있을 거예요.
you'll be able to engrave the aspect.
제가 보증하죠.
I can promise you that. Aspect, the word that strikes my mind intensely. Even though my memories are gone, my underlying instincts are responding strongly to it. Led by intuition, I make my choice.
보이죠? 고개를 끄덕이잖아요.
See there? They're nodding.
좋아,
Good.
계속 가면 되겠어. 그런데 카론, 아까부터 왜 출발을 안 하고 있지? 졸았나?
By the way, Carol, why isn't the bus moving? Were you dozing off?
버스 기사는 졸음 쉼터에서만 졸아. 베르.
A bus driver only snoozes at rest spots, Verde.
메피 앞에 이상한 놈들이 서성이고 있었어.
Weirdos were hanging around in front of Methy.
카론, 말했잖아. 버스에 무슨 일이 생기면 곧바로 알려야 한다니까.
I told you, Carol, if anything happens with the bus, you've got to let me know right away. Methy? Who's that?
메피스토 팰레스. 이 버스의 이름이자 버스를 구동하는 엔진의 이름.
The name of this bus and the engine that runs it. Was it Mephistopheles? The demon that Faust made a bargain with? Yeah.
그리고 파우스트의 심혈을 기울인
And Faust's
역작이죠.
magnum opus cordi.
지옥을 순항하기에는 걸맞는 나룻배가 아닐 수
Ideal
없지.
ferryboat to bear us across the inferno.
그렇게 생각하지 않습니까,
Wouldn't you agree,
단테?
Dante? I just like saying Dante. I wasn't sure what he was getting at, so I turned away to look through the window instead of giving him a reply.
보아하니 뒷골목에 기거하는 익숙한 쥐새끼들이군.
Looks like they're just another pack of dirty rats living in the back streets. Oh, great! It's rats again.
마침 잘 됐습니다, 단테.
This is just the right time.
지휘를 연습하기는 더할 나위 없는 조건이군요.
They should make perfect targets for practicing your command.
단테, 처음 전투에서는 생략한 부분이 많았어요.
Dante, I skipped over many details during our first battle.
제대로 설명할 시간이
We
없었으니까요.
were short on time after all.
하지만 그런 식으로만 전투가 이루어지면 우리는 항상 도륙날 거고
However, we'll be slaughtered frequently if no improvements are made to your strategy.
당신은 우리를 살리기 위해 의미 없는 고통을 느껴야만 하겠죠.
And in turn, you'll have to endure senseless pain over and over again to revive us. Pain revived? You mean what happened earlier was...
네,
Yes.
당신이 시계를 돌려주었기에
We were brought
우리는
back.
살아나는 거랍니다.
We were brought back to life because you turned back the clock.
당장 필요한 설명은 아닌 듯합니다. 파우스트 씨.
I don't believe that much is necessary, Miss Faust.
자잘한 담소는 나중에. 너희들 전원 하차.
Save the chatter for later. Sinners off the bus.
전투에 대한 설명을 이어가죠.
Allow me to elaborate on the combat. Okay. Announcer Dante.
앞장서시오.
따라가겠어요. 네,
내가 필요해?
최선을 다해볼게.
I see.
따라갈 준비는 끝냈습니다.
Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. All actions are dictated by speed value. Speed is a random number chosen from within a given range each turn. The positions of units are rearranged every turn according to their speeds. Those with lower speeds are placed at the front, making them easier targets. Okay, I see 2 blues. So I can do a blue chain. I can also do a green chain. And nothing lines up with yellow, so... Oh wait, this is a green chain.
좋아, 간다.
At the start of each turn, a skill slot will be added for a sinner that has yet to receive an additional one. What? What is that? Oh, I can actually see what they do. Oh! Oh! Dominating. Green. I can't do a full green chain. When a sinner or their target both use attack skills, a clash occurs. A clash occurs when 2 characters attack each other. The side with the higher power wins, moving 1 coin from the loser. Charon's coins, of course. If both sides have coins, more clash will occur until one side has lost all of its coins. The side that loses all their coins will have their attack skill canceled. The winner will then attack with the remaining coins, getting a damage bonus based on the number of clashes. Power 2 opposing skills compared. Skills compared, and the side with greater power wins. The gauge and text shown at the top of the screen predict your odds of winning. Ah. 100% chance of winning. Same move, so I guess it doesn't really matter. 133% chance of winning. 100% chance of winning. Don't really have much to do there. Fix the power of X coins to 0 for 1 turn. Alright, let's go.
금방 다녀올게.
Wow, it was nothing. When a clash begins, the 2 characters will each toss a coin to determine their skill's power in the clash. Then the side with more power wins and destroys the opponent's coin. The clash will continue until one side has run out of coins. When a character's final coin is destroyed, the skill is cancelled and the clash will end in complete defeat.
당연한 결과죠.
The blue orb next to a character's health bars indicate their sanity or SP. Sphere unit sanity or SP has a range of -45 to +45. Units with higher sanity have a higher chance of their coin flits being beneficial. Being aimed to boost sanity, while allied deaths will harm sanity. Units of low sanity may fall into states of low morale or panic. View the effects and ailments on a unit within the affected area. Press or hover over one of the effect icons to examine it in detail. Impression. Cannot act this turn when hit flees after the attacker's skill is finished. All of our foes in panic. Let's do whatever, I guess. Okay, I see a blue,
금방 다녀올게. 꺼냈다. 맛있는 거 준비해줘, 단테.
Alright, I don't know what I'm doing. There's a lot of UI happening on the screen right now.
아까보다는 쓸만해 보이는군요, 단테.
You're looking much more useful than before, Dante. They all got away save for one, though. Shouldn't we go after them?
놓친 적을 걱정하네요.
They're worried over the foes we lost.
걱정할 건 없습니다. 마침 가야 할 길이었으니.
No need for concern. That's the direction we were heading anyway, Dante. You're on.
발판을 꽂고 신나는 기분으로 달릴게.
Pedal touches metal, up for an exciting ride. Alright, let's just roll right into it, I guess. Sure, why not?
뭐 최선은 다해보겠다만.
Who's talking? Who was that? Was that Red Eyes? Who's from training skills? I have more to teach you. Alright, wait. Attack types and affinities. Oh god, here we go with the icons. Skills have two major properties, the attack type and sin affinity. The attack types are slash, pierce, and blunt. Sin affinities are wrath, lust, sloth, gluttony, gloom, pride, and envy. Gloom? What? God, gloom is not a 7 deadly sin. I can never remember them all, though. Sorrow... Oh, it is gloom, actually. It's lust, gluttony, greed, sloth, wrath, envy, pride. So, lust, gluttony, greed. That should be greed, then. Why is it gloom? Actually, no, because... Okay, if I go on Wikipedia here, if I go to, like, the old school ones, we have gluttony, lust, avarice, sorrow, wrath, sloth, vainglory, and pride. But that's 8 sins. It's still missing greed. Combined with resistance, attack types, and affinities to turn the damage to skills. This part here, you can check the attack types and sin affinity of the skill your sinners will use. Okay? You can see the resistances and weaknesses of each unit up there. The hooligan is vulnerable to slash.
좋아, 간다.
Oh, nice. Quick version. You also have defensive skills at your disposal. Defensive skills only activate when a unit is subjected to an unopposed attack. Thus, it's effective when being targeted by multiple foes. Unlike attack skills, defense skills need to be generated. Let's generate a guard skill. Press Gregor's portrait. Oh. Guard creates a shield with health equal to its power value. The shield will absorb incoming damage first. Using guard multiple times in a single turn will have it activate against an equivalent number of attacks. Got a guard skill has been generated. Let's do the same for a counter skill. Unlike other defense skills, counter has an affinity and will generate its corresponding sin resource. When using counter, the character will launch an unopposed attack after being hit. Using multiple counters in a single turn will increase the number of incoming attacks the unit will strike back. The unit cannot launch a counter will stagger. An evade skill. When using evade, character will dodge if the evade's final power is greater than or equal to the attacks. The attack will hit with full force. The evade's power is lower, so be careful. Using multiple evades in a single turn will increase the number of possible reuses. Utilize them and continue the battle. Your goal is to eliminate all our enemies.
좋은 전략이네요. 가보자. 가라앉는군요.
한 건 했다. 맛있는 거 준비해줘, 단테.
Oh, he's in a panic. Okay, I can't click on anyone else.
좋아, 간다.
I did it! I don't know what I did.
잠시만요.
Give me a second.
뭐죠?
What is it?
저는 정체되지 않고 나아갈 수 있다는 말에 여기에 합류한 거예요.
I joined this company because I was told that I'll be able to advance my career without slowing down.
그런데 지금은 쥐새끼도 아니고 계속 의미 없는 폭력만.
But right now, it's nothing but meaningless violence, like we're rats or something.
의미가 없진 않소. 저들은 우리를 공격하는 악이지 않소.
I agree. Object to its meaninglessness. Those are evildoers who attacked us.
시끄러워요. 좀 조용히 좀 해봐요.
Please, just be quiet for a moment.
아무튼 이런 용역 폭력단 같은 행동만 명령할 거라면 다른 일을 하는 것도 고민해봐야 할 것 같아요.
And if all we're doing is gonna do is beat up people like under orders like hired thugs, I'll have to consider changing jobs sooner or later.
입사 계약서를 제대로 안 읽으셨나요?
Haven't you read your contract?
퇴사는 허용될 수 없답니다.
Resignation is not permitted.
계약하면서 말한 이야기가 거짓말이라도 그 계약이 효력이 있을 거라 생각하는
Do you
건가요?
think the contract has any sway if it's based on lies?
당연히 효력이 있죠.
Of course it does.
애초에 거짓말은
There were no lies
없었으니까.
on it. Huh?
네? 설마 제가 메피스토펠레스를 그저 운송만 하는 버스로 만들었을 것 같았나요?
You didn't think Mephistopheles was built to be a mere means of transport, did you?
루피는 항상 배고프다. 그래서 울어.
Nephi is always hungry. He keeps crying. The bus gets hungry?
엔진이 연료를 섭취할 때 생기는 부산물.
When the engine ingests fuel, it yields a byproduct.
여러분은 그걸 통해 강해질 수 있어요.
Using that, you can grow more powerful.
이상 씨는 잘 알고 계시겠죠? 거울 속에서 모든 가능성을
I'm sure
끄집어낸다면
Yi Sang knows this well. When all possibilities are drawn from the mirror,
성장 또한
there is
제약이
no
없어.
limit to one's growth.
거울 속에 나는
Is the
나인가
self in the
아니면
mirror
또
my
다른
reflection?
누구인가?
Or another being entirely? Possibilities? You draw what exactly? Oh god, the gacha's here! It's gacha time! Limited target extraction, Gregor. I've got 2600 lunacy. God, look at this gacha. Look at this gacha.
누구보다 신속하게 그들에게 침묵을
She
안겨드리고
Section 5 Ishmael. Is that good? Okay, the game's just starting for... Okay, sure. Various possibilities emerge from the mirror. Just says my job to take care of them. Just who was I in the past and how to get myself roped into this?
목표인가요? 손쉽죠. 그렇군요.
See,
이런 걸 의미했던 건가요?
this is what that was about.
너무 마음이 급할
There's
필요는
no need to get
없어요,
impatient,
이스마엘.
Ishmael.
버스가 향하면 자연히
As the bus goes onward, you'll naturally...
자연히 시정잡배 같은 일보다 중요한 걸 맡게 될 거야.
You'll naturally take on more important tasks than beating the life out of random crooks.
목표에 도달하는 게 마음을 재촉하고 있겠지만
I know you're eager to achieve your
참아보라고.
goals, but do try to have patience.
거울 세계에 있는
Since
우리들의
this works
모든
by
가능성
whisking
중
out one of our
하나를
limitless
끄집어내는
possibilities from
거니까
the mirrored world,
기억이 조금 더 쉬워졌을 거예요.
it'll have overwritten a part of our memories.
곧 익숙해질 거예요.
You'll get used to it in no time.
뭐야? 그거 좀 위험해 보이는데?
Hold on, that sounds a bit dangerous, doesn't it?
이러다가 내가 아니게 되는 거 아니야?
But I'm no longer my old self by the end, huh?
여러분은 테세우스의 배가 아니에요.
Don't mistake yourself for the ship of Theseus. I understood that reference.
인격과 기억을 빌리기는 하겠지만 주도권을 잃도록 설계되어 있지는 않아요.
While it's true that you borrow the identities and memories, the system is designed to ensure that you don't lose control over your own existence.
거울에 비치오는 나는 사뭇 다를 수 있으나 거울 밖을 벗어나면 거울 속의 형체 또한 잃기에
Different though your reflection may be, it's bound to vanish once you walk away from the mirror.
저희가 어떻게 성장할지는 단테 씨에게 달렸어요.
How our capability grows ultimately depends on you, Manager Dante.
거울 세계의 다양한 가능성을 가장 효과적인 타이밍에 더 씌우는 일을 하실 테니
It is up to you to place the most effective figment of possibility on us at the right times.
메타몰프시스를 말하는 건가?
I believe that's what you call a metamorphosis. Gregor?
네, 일종의 탈퇴이자 변신이라 할 수 있죠.
Yes, I suppose you could say it's a form of transformation. Okay, hold on a sec. Just, what's the name of the main character Kafka's metamorphosis? Is named Gregor. He turns into a cockroach.
어머? 그런 어려운 단어는 어디서 알았대?
Golly, where'd you learn big words like that?
주워들었다.
Picked it up.
이 사람 저 사람 많이 만나봐야 하는 일을 했었거든.
My prior profession required meeting people with various occupations.
변신이라.
담소는 끝났나? 일단 길부터
Let's
뜯자.
make the way first.
어차피 지겨울 정도로 붙어 있을 테니 못한 말은 나중에.
You'll spend more time together than you'd ever ask for, so keep that convo for later. Phone's still downloading. Jesus. That's 6 out of 12. It was supposed to only download like 4 gigs. Wave 1. Each character has a skill set. This is a list of skills from which they draw. Press a character to info their tech.
임무 중에 찾아오시면 안 되는데.
Okay. Each scenery controls their own group of skills. A number of them from those skill sets will be randomly selected and deployed on the dashboard. New skills are treated as discarded from the set. They will not reappear until every other skill in the skill set has been used, thus refilling it. Additionally, attack skills have an offense level. The clash of the differences in offense level may affect the outcome. That should cover the basic of your single skills. Now get them your orders. I see blue.
그 누구도 볼 수 없게.
Besides skills, your sinners have passive abilities. Sinners in battle have their combat passives active. Oh, that's what the analytical eye thing was. Sinners who are not directly participating in battle will provide aid with their support passives. With theory to practice, activate the passive by chaining 2 pride skills. Which are pride? Which one's pride? Which one is pride? So, which one of these is pride? I don't know which one of these is pride. Are those pride? Okay, those are pride. The dagger is pride. How do you know? This portion will indicate what skills are active.
그 누구도 볼 수 없게.
폭의 거울은 깨졌어.
Current encounter comes in multiple waves. To help with this, your sinners possess powerful skills called Ego, manifested by resonating with their emotions. To use Ego, you need affinity-based resources. You can use them, view them over there. As this is your first time trying your hand at Ego, I've collected the necessary resource for you. This is special power, so you'll need to gather them on your own from now on. Series you can use Ego will be highlighted. Ego skills must be generated on the dashboard, much like defense skills. Press and hold here. Press the icon of the Ego you wish to use. You can also use to cancel the ones you generated. Ego is powerful equipment that manifests by resonating with your sinner's emotions. Using Ego skill, you need sin affinity-based resources. Whenever using attack skill, you gain a resource matching its affinity. On top of requiring affinity-based resources, Ego takes a toll on a sinner's sanity. At low sanity, the sinner might suffer from Ego corrosion. Sinners corroded by Ego will ignore your commands, so ensure that your sinners are in good mental health. If using an Ego skill as passive ability will activate on the next turn and further empower the sinner for the rest of the battle. Make good use of the variety of passives that Ego has to offer. Attack skills can be single target or multi-target, the latter called AoE skills. Use Ego that's about to play as an AoE skill. Targets of AoE skills are divided into 2 categories: main target and sub-targets. Clashes with the AoE can only occur in the main target. The AoE skill loses clash, the attack will be canceled for every target. Sub-targets can be determined by the targeting range of the skill. AoE skill targets enemy skill slots. Each AoE skill has a set number of targets. Each slot has a target capacity which can take up multiple targets from an AoE skill. In regular combat, an enemy is only attacked once by an AoE skill, even if the unit is taking up multiple targets. Against abnormalities, the slots on their body parts are only attacked once, even if said slots are taking up multiple targets.
좋아, 간다.
다음은 침묵을 안겨드리죠.
How long until this thing turns on? Oh, it...
모든 결과들은 파우스트가 알아요.
꺼냈다. 맛있는 거 준비해줘, 단테.
Utilizing it will be an important part of your strategy. Before we proceed, allow me to introduce you to a useful feature. You can now let the game chain skills for you. Chains will automatically be chosen depending on what button you press. Damage or win rate. Damage and win rate auto chaining. Win rate picks skills that are most likely to win clashes. Damage, as the name implies, picks skills that hurt the enemies the most. Auto chaining is only available on stage where you cleared the EX condition. Note that auto chains are not necessarily the guaranteed optimal solution. Go for win rate.
좋아, 간다.
다음은 침묵을 안겨도 침묵을 안겨도 완전한 침묵.
Hooray! I did it.
길이 열렸어.
Road's clear.
하지만 베르,
But fair.
메피가 달리기만 했어도
Mephie could have
길은
just run
뚫렸을
over
거야.
them just fine. Huh? What did I fight for then? Sensing a rattling agitation in my gestures, Virgilius stepped in.
진정하시죠, 단테. 걸음마도 떼지
It's not
못한
right to ask a
아이에게
toddler
달리기를 시킬 순 없지 않겠습니까?
to run when it has yet to take its first steps.
걸어볼 기회가 있다면 직접 걷고 나서
You'll
달리셔야죠.
need every opportunity to try and walk before you are made to run.
그리고
Furthermore,
단테,
Dante,
당신은 관리자.
as the manager,
저들의 관리를 하는 게 업무입니다.
it's your job to manage your staff.
나는
And I
길잡이.
am the guide.
어디를 가고 어떻게 개척할지는
I decide where we go and
내가
how we arrive
판단합니다.
there.
알겠습니까?
You get it?
토달지 말라고.
Don't argue with me. How am I supposed to not question a stranger who can't even hear me?
째깍거리긴 하는데 뭐라고 하는 거지? 파우스트 씨.
I heard ticking, so what did they say, Miss Faust?
별말 없었습니다.
Nothing much.
긍정을 성대하기도 하는군. 앞으론 고개만 끄덕여도 좋습니다, 단테.
Some verbose agreement that was. A nod should be enough to let me know that you approve, Dante.
그럼 메피, 출발하자.
Off we go.
야호.
Yahoo!
카론, 기분이 어때?
How are you feeling, Charon?
매우 신나. 날아갈 것 같습니다, 카론.
Extreme excitement. About to walk on air, reports Charon.
좋아.
Good. So where are we going?
베르길리우스, 그가 목적지를 묻습니다.
Virgilius, they'd like to know the destination.
말했던 것
I
같습니다만,
believe I told you
단테.
that already, Dante. But just where are we going? With his sigh, the bus shuddered and started to rumble forward.
출발할게. 부릉부릉.
지옥으로 출발하지.
That looked like the smoke war. Why is all of District D a forest on that map? Hold on. Battle Pass unlocked. Hold on, what was that song? That's a different song. Battle Pass is unlocked. Cool. Where? Announcements. Grand opening. Thanks for your patience staying with us. We're sending pre-registration rewards through the mailbox. Claim through May 18th. Earn pass XP by clearing past missions and exploring mirror dungeons. Okay. Earn pass XP by clearing missions, blah, blah, blah. Level pass, claim a variety of rewards. There are 3 categories of pass missions: daily, weekly, and seasonal. Daily and weekly missions refresh every day and week, as the names imply. Seasonal missions remain constant for the duration of the season. Explore mirror dungeons rewards you with XP based on the number of floors you reach. Also, you earn a significant amount of pass XP from mirror dungeons up to 5 times per week. Purchasing the Limbus pass gives you additional rewards. After your passes reach the maximum level, filling up the experience bar will then give you the max level rewards. For Season 1, you receive an item that contains Season 1 Ego Shard for a center of your choice. Limbus Pass owners receive an upgraded version that contains 3 Ego Shards. Target Extraction Gregor. Target Extraction, better odds. For Ego Teth, Gregor's Lintern, 3-star G-Core Manager Pro Gregor, 2-star Liu Section 6 Gregor, and 1 LCB Sinner Gregor. Okay, official accounts. How to submit inquiries. I thought for a second that said Limbus port or something. The internet is poisoning.
관리자다니! 이것 좀 구경하시겠소? 내 보물 드리요! 언제나 세상의 정의를 위해 달려나가는 저 해결사들을 보시오!
우리 관리자 양반은 평소에는 뭐 하면서 지내나? 이 담배라도 권해주고 싶은데 그러지도 못하겠군.
What? Oh. Oh, interesting. Okay, so we have free lunacy is used first. I got this. Would you like to charge enkephalin? Oh. Interesting. Okay, there's my sinners. Drive to select a location. Theater. Main store and identity stories. Extract and dispense. Identities, ego, thread. So this is a shop of some kind. What is this currency? Ego shards. And it's per character. Okay.
오늘 하루도
Lunacy. Oh my
고생
god.
많았어.
Are you serious? Okay, so how much is one of these? Jeez. 8,300 for 80 bucks. Okay, wait. I actually want to see that. Packs. Monthly extraction pack. Training pack. Onboarding pack. 21 bucks. Cheap. Battle pass. Orientation. Oop. Banner acquired. Cool. Pass mission. Clear any stage 3 times. Daily logins. Okay. Mail. We got pre-reg rewards. We got something. What is that?
나는 유려하면서도 비범하게
I know.
심장을 베는 법을 알고 있어.
Blade Lineage Salsu Yisang. Okay. Settings. Language, English, yes. Auto coin toss, your skill tools, graphics. Oh, I can up this? Oh, thank God. Let's use 1280 by 720 for the moment. I think that's a little bit better on the screen there. Extra quality high, FPS 60. Higher frame rates may cause the device to heat and consume additional power. You don't say! I look at my computer, which is several times more powerful than a phone. Audio. Count. Oh! Oh, excellent. I was wondering how this was going to work. So I can link this with my phone and just do cross and stuff there. Excellent. Cool. That's what I was looking for. What is this? Inventory. I've got lunacy. A rose-shaped crystalline material used for performing extraction and purchasing enkephalin boxes. However, 60 enkephalin when used. Okay, you know what? Let's do this. Standard extraction, just a regular pull. Welcome in orientation. Extracts the remaining 20 times. So I get 20 pulls from this, which is like a cheap one. Oh yeah, it's way cheaper, because look, this is 1,300, this one's only 800. 3 identities, short, and 20 instructions. You know what? Let's do it. Why not? I'm going to stop relatively soon anyway. I'm not going to do another story bit because I got to get to sleep. I have things to do. I got to be up at 6 a.m. tomorrow. But I can at least do this. Okay. Now I need power. Actually, no, I'll be back in a moment, then we'll do this. Alrighty. Let's begin, shall we? Give me power! Boundary of death. Yes, let's go. Oh, that's a big one.
관리자님, 최선을 다해 지켜드릴게요.
Sci-fi section 6.
너무 앞에 서시진 마시고.
Wait, it's Sinclair. Sinclair's the one who's... It's Sinclair, not Don Quixote. I guess those are ego shards. Then I got this. Okay, I got 10 more. Let's go. Ooh, look at that! Look at that! That's 3! And pull!
안녕하세요. 제 흥을 돋구게 될 곳이 여기라고 들었어요.
Jefe de los Mariachis, Sinclair. I... What? Okay.
흐름을 따라 이곳에 왔으니 이를 막는 건 무엇이든 베어내겠습니다.
Blade lineage cutthroat Unctus.
내게는 어떤 것도 감출 필요가 없어.
7 section 6 Yi-san.
복잡한 건 생략하죠. 제가 뭘 하면 되나요?
Rabbits? Arcor? Arcor 4th pack reindeer Ishmael. Okay. Alright, I've been locked out of the new drawer thing, so let's sit on that and probabilities. Oh, they actually need to... They need to actually disclose these. Ego, rarity, all, quantity 6. In 10 extractions, at least one identity with a rarity 2 or higher will be extracted. 10 extractions. Table for the 10th extraction is as follows. So 95% chance of getting an ego, or level 2. Oh, the Blade lineages are... The Blade lineage Yi Sang is a 3-star. Okay, oh, whatever. So let's go to my sinners then, shall we? Look at that. 3-star Blade lineage. I don't know what the difference is between any of these. What does this do? Oh, let's just equip the 3-star one for all of them. I'll take the reindeer. Okay, so do I get the mariachi or the one on the date? Actually, I don't know if it's a date. I don't understand. I do not. Oh. Hey, look at that. That's cool. Alright, I got ego shards now, right? So what do I do with these? Oh, I can convert these into thread, whatever the thread is for. I need a lot of ego shards to get these. And like this one, I need 400 ego shards to get a new identity as well. Graze the grass. Yeah, graze the grass is back. It's a good move. Really good for building up charge. W-Core cleanup agent? Or Faust? It's really funny to see these moves again. Okay, Drive, I guess? Inferno. Okay, I finished this. Uh-huh. Let's try that again. I think their servers are not in a good place at the moment. Just a hunch. Just a feeling. Just a thought.
Limbus Company.
Limbus Company. I think their servers are dead. Let's see. Limbus Company. Limbus Company B. There we go. 19 minutes ago. Price of growth support package 1 monthly was set low, so we temporarily stopped selling it. We apologize for the inconvenience. Okay, well, I guess we're done for the night then. Good timing. That's fine. I got my polls out. I got to... Okay, you finally finished. God. My phone's finally done downloading it. Anyway, that was Limbus Company. I'm interested in seeing where the story goes. I'm not sold on the gacha or the mechanics. The gacha part, I'm just not sold on in general. The mechanics are overwhelming at the moment. There are so many icons that I just do not know how to parse most of what's going on. So we'll see how I feel as time goes on. I don't know. I don't want to have to spend money to try and just bust my way through the story, though. I have to imagine I can just, like, make through, but we'll see. Anyway, I'm going to leave that there. Thanks for stopping by. Enjoy the rest of your day, night, evening, what have you. I will be back. Who knows? I'm going to keep Chaos Week going. Chaos eternally. What I might do is I might have Limbus Company as like a 1 hour, 2 hour thing in the evenings. That'll get him out of the way a little bit faster, and also because it's a gacha game. It's got energy. You have limited time that you can actually do stuff with it. So I'll be able to just load that in there, and that'll be useful. There we go. Okay. Let me just see here. Is anything going on? No. Okay. I'll just leave it there then. All right. I don't know when I'll be back. So thanks for stopping by. Enjoy the rest of your day, night, what have you. And see you next time. Actually, is anyone streaming Limbus? That's what I should be looking for. Is anyone stupid enough to be streaming a gacha game on Twitch? Yeah, people are actually streaming it. Okay, anyone I should send it over to? Anyone I recognize? No, probably not. I'm just a little annoyed that the game just is not going to work for me anymore. I don't know what's up with that. All right, I'm out. Bye.